Ever wonder which chest moves are pure gold and which ones are secretly holding you back? Not all chest exercises are created equal. Some deliver far superior results for muscle activation and growth. In the next few minutes, we'll count down the 10 worst to best chest exercises, ranked by real EMG studies, biomechanics, and hypertrophy potential. These are science-backed moves you can use right away to build a bigger, stronger chest. Ready to unlock the secrets to optimal chest development? Let's dive into the ultimate ranking. Let's start with number 10, the dumbbell pullovers. Why it's worst. Despite the bro science promise of expanding the rib cage, EMG shows it lights up lats and serratus, but minimal chest activation. It feels epic, but you're actually training your back more than your pecs. Use for serratus peaks, or as a finisher stretch, never as your chest builder. Ask yourself, are your pec stretches really just stealing reps from your lats? Number 9 is the cable crossovers. Why it underperforms. It hits the upper inner chest lightly with low loads. Perfect for a burn, but poor at laying down new muscle. You'll feel it, but will it actually fill out your sternum? Not enough. It is best as a burnout move after heavy presses, not your main event. I once saw a gym rat do 50 crossovers and still complain his chest looked flat, because you can't sculpt mass with petals alone. Number 8 is the pec deck butterfly machine. It provides constant tension and isolates the pec fibers, but with a fixed path, limited load, and no real progressive overload for serious gains. Great for peak contraction and post-press squeeze, but not as a foundation. Ask yourself, are you isolating the chest or isolating yourself from real growth? Number 7 on our list is the dumbbell flies. This provides deeper pectoral stretches and micro tears for hypertrophy, but comes with a lighter weight bearing capacity and risk of shoulder strain. Perform on a 30 to 45 degree incline to shift tension to the upper pec and protect your rotator cuff. Think of flies as slow burn matchsticks. They spark damage, but you need the big logs or presses to keep the fire roaring. Number 6 is incline dumbbell press. EMG shows 30 to 45 degree incline unlocks superior upper clavicle activation versus flat. Dumbbells increase range of motion and recruit stabilizers, forging balanced, bulletproof shoulders. This is where your chest starts to peak over your clavicles like a mountain summit. Ask yourself, is your upper chest lagging, or are you still bench pressing flat as a pancake? Number 5 on our list is our classic push-ups, the bodyweight barometer. Properly performed push-ups score high EMG for chest and triceps, especially with tempo and hand placement tweaks. Add weight vests, bands, or slow negatives to keep the tension dialed up. The perfect anywhere, no excuses mass and endurance builder. I once coached a team that tripled push-up volume, and their bench press skyrocketed simply from stronger connective tissue and motor patterns. Number 4 is flat dumbbell press. The Symmetry sculptor. Why it shines. Dumbbells force each pec to pull its own weight, delivering deeper stretch, equal load, and greater stability demand. EMG nearly matches barbell for activation, but with better range of motion and fewer imbalances. This is the bread and butter move that thickens the chest like kneading dough. Ask yourself, are you addressing both sides of the chest equally or letting one hand do all the work? Number 3 on our list is the decline barbell bench press. A classic move that's often overlooked but incredibly effective for building the lower portion of your chest. This exercise is a staple in many advanced lifters' routines, and for good reason. The unique decline angle specifically targets your lower pec fibers, allowing you to hit them from a direction that's hard to replicate with other presses. This means you can achieve greater muscle activation and stimulate more growth in the lower chest, which is often a stubborn area for many lifters. Another big advantage is that the decline bench press lets you handle heavier weights compared to flat or incline presses. The angle reduces stress on your shoulders, making it a safer option for those with shoulder issues, while still allowing you to push your limits and build serious strength. Grip it wider to shift emphasis across the entire sternal region, like painting a masterpiece with a broad brush. However, it's important to note that this angle shifts most of the work away from your upper chest. So, while you'll see impressive gains in your lower pecs, you won't get the same balance development as you would with other pressing variations. To build a well-rounded full chest, you'll need to combine the decline bench press with other exercises that target the upper and middle chest. Think of it as one important tool in your chest building arsenal, not the only one you should rely on. Still, if your goal is to emphasize the lower chest and move some serious weight, the decline bench press is a top-tier choice. It's perfect for adding variety and intensity to your chest workouts. But if you're after complete chest development, stay tuned. Our next two picks will help you build size and strength across your entire chest. At number 2, we have the Incline Barbell Bench Press, often referred to as the king of upper chest exercises. If you're looking to build a chest that stands out with that impressive upper shelf, this is the move you can't afford to skip. The Incline Barbell Bench Press is a staple in the routines of bodybuilders and athletes alike, and for good reason. This move is your go-to for building that upper chest shelf and a fuller look. By targeting the upper portion of your pectoral muscles, it helps create that rounded, powerful appearance that defines a well-developed chest. If you want to fill out your t-shirts and look strong from every angle, this is the exercise to master. An incline of about 30 degrees maximizes upper chest activation by stressing the clavicular head of the pec major. This specific angle is crucial. It's steep enough to shift the focus away from your shoulders and onto your upper chest, but not so steep that it turns into a shoulder exercise. Setting the bench at this angle ensures you're hitting the right muscle fibers for optimal growth. It also recruits more upper chest fibers than the flat bench, leading to better growth. While the flat bench is great for overall chest development, the incline bench specifically targets the area most people struggle to grow. This makes it a must-have in your chest routine if you want balanced development and that upper chest pop. You won't lift as heavy as on the flat bench, but that's not the point. Focus on form and mind-muscle connection. Slow, controlled reps are key here. Really concentrate on squeezing your chest at the top of each rep and don't let your ego get in the way. Quality over quantity is what will bring results. Progressive overload and proper technique here will transform your upper chest. Gradually increase the weight as you get stronger, but never sacrifice your form. Consistency, patience, and attention to detail will pay off with visible gains and a stronger, more defined chest. The incline bench is essential for a balanced, powerful chest. Make it a regular part of your training, and you'll notice not just improved aesthetics, but also greater strength and performance in all your pressing movements. And at number 1, the flat barbell bench press. This is the move that's earned its reputation as the undisputed king of chest exercises, and for good reason. The classic king for chest development, the flat bench press, is a staple in gyms around the world. It's the go-to lift for anyone serious about building a powerful, well-defined chest. This powerhouse lets you move the most weight out of any chest exercise, creating maximum mechanical tension for muscle growth. The ability to progressively overload with heavier weights is unmatched, making it a favorite for strength athletes and bodybuilders alike. EMG studies confirm it's a top chest activator, recruiting tons of muscle fibers. The flat bench press lights up your pecs like no other, ensuring you get the most out of every rep. This is the cannon fire of your chest arsenal. Raw power, raw mass. If your chest were a fortress, the flat bench press is the siege tower that levels every wall. But it's not just your chest that benefits. The bench press also works your triceps, shoulders, and even your upper back, making it a true compound lift for upper body strength and overall muscle development. The flat bench is incredibly versatile. Change your grip width, adjust your rep range, or play with the volume to keep challenging your chest and avoid plateaus. You can even incorporate pauses or tempo changes for added intensity. Whether you're a beginner just starting out or a seasoned pro chasing new personal bests, this exercise belongs in every chest routine. It's accessible, effective, and endlessly adaptable to your goals. The flat bench press is the foundation for building serious size and strength. If you want a bigger, stronger chest, this is the move you simply can't afford to skip. There you have it, the top 10 science-backed chest exercises for maximum growth. Use the flat and incline bench as your foundation and add decline presses to target the lower chest. Train smart, focus on form, and keep pushing for progress. Build your chest like an engineer builds a bridge. Start with the heavy compounds, add support structures, dumbbells, cables, then sculpt the details last. Which exercise will you prioritize in your next chest workout? Drop your pick below and go crush that bench. See you next time. Keep watching MedGroww and take care of yourself.